What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. Today, I'm going to show you guys the best settings, graphic settings for MW2 right now after the Season 1 1.5 update, after all the bugs and fixes, and, after I've been messing with all the settings and everything like that. This is what I found to be the best for me. And right now, I'm running a 3060 Ti. If you guys are running a better graphics card than me, then I'm going to show you guys the settings that you guys could definitely bump up more to make your game look better without taking that FPS boost. But if you obviously run these same settings with a higher graphics card than I have, then you guys are going to get more frames than I get, but with the same type of quality. So let's get on right into it. I'm going to try to go through this fast, man. If you guys want to screenshot the video throughout the video or just go through it with me, do as please. Exclusive. These are the basic settings. We all should know this by now. So full screen exclusive. Like we said, make sure you guys your display monitor is the one you guys are playing on. Make sure dynamic resolution is off. Make sure VSync is off as well. Custom frame rate. So this one, I think, just in my opinion, instead of having it maxed out like a lot of people do. So if you guys know your guys' frame rate on your monitor you guys are using, I would go 10 above or whatever it is. This is a 144 hertz, so I'm at 60. That's for the game frame. That's what I would do. And then 60 and 30 for the other two, because that really doesn't matter for menu and all that. Other than that, all right, let's move on to quality. This is where you guys want to pay attention. I'm not going to get too in-depth in this. I want this to be a short video just so you guys can copy and paste and kind of, try out the settings for yourself. And, if the settings do come out good for you guys, make sure you guys come back to the video. Make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you drop down in the comment section below if this worked for you, if you guys got an FPS boost off of this. So, render resolution, we're going to want this at 100. Upscaling and sharpening. Let me get into a little detail on this. I've been using Fidelity. You have your options here: AMD, Nvidia. The Nvidia ones is going to take a pull on some FPS. This is actually Nvidia to sharpen your game more. Seen it myself, an FPS boost at least 10, 20. So I haven't been using that. Plus, Nvidia looks kind of goofy when the settings I've been running on playing Warzone. It makes everything on the ground look kind of like pixelated. So I just don't really like it. And I've tried everything else on here, really, which was these other ones, and I tried it with it off. With it off, it's kind of just blurry in my opinion, so I recommend using Fidelity. This is just the game actually sharpening it, so it's not using anything really at all. And then I would go here down to strength, and I would go from anywhere from 60 to 80, and I'm just in the middle here. Anti-aliasing. Let's get in a little detail in here, not too much to worry about. So Filmatic is what I'm playing on. If you have this on SMAA, things are gonna look kind of grainy. I am not a fan of that. It looks kind of gross on my screen, especially when I'm playing. As you guys can see in the picture there, on the left side, that's going to be SMMA, and you can see the grain on the cars and everything like that. It just makes the game look grainy and Filmatic, and then this is not going to do very much of an FPS at all, really, to me. So I'm on Filmatic, and I just have that on normal. Memory scale, 70. You just got to play with this, man. If you got stuttering in your game and you're stuttering around and it's not lag or anything like that, play with your video memory scale. I'm on 70 right now. This has kind of been my sweet spot. Texture resolution, we are on low. Like I said, if you have a better graphics card, this is where you can run it to normal, but do not run it on very low. This will look like ass. Do not do that. Low and normal. It's going to look a little better on normal, but honestly, in my opinion, run low, because you're going to get more FPS to make it look barely noticeable unless you're on high. Normal for texture. This is going to help out with the way your guns look a little bit. So this is why I have mine on normal instead of low. If you want to, and you want to try to get some more FPS, throw it on low. Personal preference in my thing. Nearby level of detail low. Distance level of detail low. Flutter draw distance. Before this was long, now we're on short. So make sure that's on short. Particle quality. No one cares about. We don't care about the quality of, thermites or anything like that. Things on fire, right? So we want that on low. You have this on high, it's gonna be an FPS. You're gonna take some FPS, so make sure that's on low. Particle level, detail level, it's basically the same thing, so very low. Personal preference on this: bullet, impacts, and sprays. This does nothing. This does nothing at all for your FPS, but just personal preference. So you can have that on or off, and you're good to go. I don't know what this is, but this is on for me, so I have to figure this out, honestly. If you guys know, but drop down in the comment section below, help a brother out. I don't know what this is. Shader quality low, and this is where, if you have a better GPU, you can try to run medium, but we're going for FPS here. That's why I'm making the video. Low tessellation off. I've put this on, and the only difference is you can see in the pictures to the right here, it's just kind of like you can see like the rocks are more round and shit. I haven't seen a difference. Turn that shit off. Terrain memory, you want this on max, but right now mine is bugged. I don't know if your guys is bugged, and I can't even click on it. Make sure this is off for sure. On-demand streaming, textures, make sure that's off. That's going to be a big FPS boost. Streaming quality, low. Volumetric quality, low. Physics quality, make sure this is off. This is water. We don't care about that. We're here for FPS. And water, same thing with this. These are the same thing, so make sure that's off with this. Shadow map resolution, low. Screen space shadows, low. Spot shadow quality, low. Spot cache, medium. I think this is gonna, mine is on medium, but you can try to run it low, but I believe this helps out with Warzone a lot. I do play a lot of multiplayer, but these are gonna help out with Warzone settings as well. But you can try low. Just go back and fix it. Make sure, by the way, if you guys are putting these settings in, you have to exit the game and reload the game for your shaders to reload and make all of these settings work. So before you go and test anything, make sure you guys click off the game, you know, restart the game, start it back up. Particle lighting low. No one cares about that. Ambient, this is just gonna more of like, you know, sharpening things. I have this off. I don't really see a difference, and if it is, I can't see it. Screen space reflections, we want this off. Static reflections low. Water grid volumes low, or off, sorry. And then Nvidia reflex low latency. This is gonna do with, you know, this is kind of just personal. You gotta play with this. I'd go from on to on plus boost, depending on how my PC is running that day. This can affect your latency in the game. So if you have on plus boost will affect your latency. Field of depth off, motion blur off. Make sure you have all the blurs off and filigran on 0. This is just how I play. You don't have to copy this. Only a couple settings in here you guys want to copy. 120 I play on. Affected you want to play on. Trust. Field of view of the weapon I play on wide. Third person view. I don't play third person, but it is on 90. Just have it set. Okay, first person camera movement, make sure this is on least. That's going to be all the settings there. I'm going to bring you guys over here to the color customization. This is going to be under interface here. Under interface, this is going to give your game, if you want a little more color in your game, I don't know, mine's on. I don't know if I seen a difference, but it's also nice because you can set whatever color you want. Make sure you run a filter too, both on 100 here. If you guys are having hard time seeing your enemies, go over here, go to apply brightness on your color red, turn it all the way up, turn saturation all the way up. That there is going to be all the settings within the game. So like I said, make sure you guys restart your game, go in here. You guys can go and try. When you load back up the benchmark, sometimes this thing doesn't work. I don't really trust it. I would just probably load into like a game and see how it is, but therefore know that what map you're playing on. Frames differ on the map you guys are playing on. I'm gonna tell you this right now. So some maps you're gonna get a lot of frames, like a lot of smaller maps you're gonna get better frames, but when you're playing on some bigger maps, your frames are gonna drop a little bit. Just like when you load in the Warzone, your frames drop tremendously compared to what you get on multiplayer. And before you guys leave, you guys can, if you guys want to, pop up Nvidia control panel. You guys can copy any of these settings right here. This is just what I've been running. You know, prefer maximum performance and highest available for refresh rate. I have quality on performance. I just have some performance things in here. Don't mess with it too much because you can mess up. And then make sure you go here, change resolution. Make sure you're on your monitor that you're playing on. Make sure you're on PC. And make sure this refresh rate is correct. And if you want to scroll down here, use NVIDIA color settings. These settings right here, this is a little add-on for you guys. If you guys want to do this, if you guys are running NVIDIA graphics cards, make your game look a lot better, trust. Highest. Turn this to highest, turn that, you know, full. Turn those all the way up, use that. And then adjust, these are going to be the color settings I am running here. Brightness, leave that. Contrast, have it at 70. Gamma, have it turned down to 1.15. Digital vibrance at 65. This right here makes the game look so beautiful, trust me. On some maps, though, it will look orange. Like, there's a couple maps that I just can't see anything, kind of. So I've been kind of tweaking this, but... Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. And make sure you guys tell a friend about these settings. Make sure you come back as well and let me know how this works out for you. Tell me what FPS boost you guys got. Tell me if it made your game a lot better, you know. Come on, give me some feedback. I'd love the support, man. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button once again. Appreciate the support once again. That's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm a exit draw. Yeah, she give me that claim as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, silly, I'm bought, damn me.